Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to a long-awaited and very much needed update on Ondo. Ondo Finance, we'll talk about the fundamentals right here. We'll talk about the technicals. There's a lot of lines here on the chart. I don't think we need all of those, so let me delete some. But some of them we definitely do need. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the current situation of Ondo, what to expect, and the fundamentals of the project. So let's get right into it. First of all, fundamentally, I think the project is actually doing quite well. I mean, the fundamentals have never been a problem for Ondo, right? So this is Ondo Finance combined. So this is both the yield assets and the global markets that they launched, of course, in the last 2 months. You can see TVL right now is $1.8 billion. The revenue annualized is $50 million. So it's definitely like the protocol Ondo is not doing bad. But then if you take a look at the tokenomics, if you take a look at the market cap, like we have a market cap right now still of $2.3 billion. We have a fully diluted valuation of $7.3 billion. Like $50 million in revenue is good, but is it enough to justify a valuation like that? I don't know. In crypto it can be, and TVL is also lower than the market cap, which is there's a ton of projects where the TVL is actually higher than the market cap. But so fundamentally, I really haven't given up hope for Ondo. But the thing is that if you take a look at the price action right here on the 3-day time frame, Ondo has been consolidating since March 2025. And at first, that was a good thing, all right? We were able to hold this consolidation while the market pushed down lower. And a lot of the markets pushed much lower than the prices of September 2024 and November 2024. But since then, we have just stayed in that consolidation. Like every time we got bullish momentum, in May we were unable to break out. In July we were unable to break out. In August we were unable to break out. Then in September we had quite a lot of bullish momentum when the market didn't really have a lot of bullish momentum. But again, we were unable to break out. That is bearish. There's some entity, whether it's a team, whether it's some sort of an investor, whether it's a whale, that keeps selling off Ondo at that specific level. And the buying pressure, the bidding has not been sufficient to make us break out above that. And now, push comes to shove, after that crash we had Friday the 10th of October, we even dropped down below a significant support level right here that's sitting around 77 cents. Now, the value area low was already broken. That was at 82 cents. But now the entire level right there, between 77, let's bring it down, well, no, 77 and 82 cents, this is the key level for Ondo. And at this point of time, we are trading below that level. So I can be very positive about this range, and I can be very positive about the fundamentals for Ondo. But as long as the technicals do not show us some sort of, positive structure, which at this point of time it doesn't, I will have to be slightly bearish. Now, we've been in this situation twice before, the 7th of April and right here the 21st of June. Both of those two times, we saw strong markets return, and then Ondo was able to reclaim. And that is also very much the only thing that can save Ondo right now. And I don't think, when we're talking about how far can we drop down, like the next support level is right here at 55 and 60 cents. Like that's a drop of about 22%. That's quite major still, but it looked less severe than it was. It's quite a major drop. But that is very much what we depend on, right? Momentum coming from the markets, because at this point of time, like if you look at the volume, if you take a look at the open interest, if you take a look at how the price is reacting to the fundamental development, there's really nothing for Ondo specifically, or coming from Ondo itself, I should say, that can push the prices up higher. So keep your eyes on Bitcoin. We need to get a reclaim of that level at 111,000 on the higher time frame, so to get some more bullish momentum, and keep your eyes on major fundamental things, right? So for example, the volatility index dropping down lower, gold dropping down lower, and equities rallying again. Those are fundamental circumstances you want to see for Ondo to reclaim that level at 82 and 77 cents. But as it stands right now, since we are trading below that, and since we do not have enough indication that the market is going to return to that, I think it's more likely that we will push down lower. So that's into that level at 62 and 58 cents right here. Those are my thoughts. Unfortunately, for now, I will keep you updated on this whenever we get some significant movements. So keep your eyes on the channel for that. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.